メジャー翻訳速報海外の反応へようこそ。今シーズンナショナルリーグの MVP 争いが熱を帯びています。打撃成績や守備貢献度などさまざまな角度から選手の価値が議論されています。果たして最も価値ある選手の栄誉は誰の手に。今回はこちらを詳しく解説している番組をご紹介いたします。ご感想などありましたらぜひコメント欄までお願いします。それではご覧ください。
National League MVP is fascinating. Like the American League, Judge versus Witt. It's slugger versus all-around shortstop Shohei Ohtani versus Francisco Lindor. Lindor, of course, with that huge game-tying home run in the ninth for the Mets on Wednesday, broke up a no-hit bid that led to 6 runs in the ninth and a 6-2 Mets win. So what is most valuable on the baseball field? Let's do a little digging in. Shohei Ohtani is, of course, the ultimate all-around player in the history of the game, but he's not pitching this year, and he doesn't play a field position. He is the league leader in OPS plus and total bases. He's great at bat for at bat. He also has the volume. This is a big-time power-hitting DH. 47 homers, 48 steals, caught stealing 4 times. So his base running runs, overall base running, has him 3rd in the National League. So the twist here is he's not the prototypical lumbering power-hitting DH, but he's still a DH. Francisco Lindor not only plays the field, he plays the most important defensive position out of the field and leads the league in games played. You see his slash line there. It's quite good, but he's slugging .492. Ohtani is slugging over .600. So here they are offensively. OPS plus. Ohtani is at 177. Lindor is at 135. That's a big gap, 100 being league average. Base running runs, BSR, base running runs, overall base running. Ohtani, as I mentioned, is top 3 in the league, but Lindor, pretty good. He's in the top 10, but not as good. Ohtani is a much better all-around offensive player, but Shohei Ohtani has 0 defensive value. Does Lindor's defense do enough to bridge that gap? That's the question. It comes down to what you believe. Is Lindor an elite shortstop defensively, or is he just about league average? In DRS, that's defensive runs saved, he's +1. That's about league average. Fielding run value, that's StatCast, he's +12. Tied for the first among National League shortstops. So in both metrics, 0 is league average. Either he's great or he's league average. That's a big difference. And it makes a difference in wins above replacement. So some background. For a long time, defense was measured very loosely. You had scouts, coaches, errors, how many plays you made. As defensive metrics began to develop in the analytics era, the baseball world was very hopeful that it would illuminate the defensive darkness. Ultimate zone rating, defensive runs saved, StatCast metrics. But it's now more confusing than ever. So I hate to do this, but there's 2 wins above replacement, right? There's 2 WARs. Baseball Reference, that's B-WAR. Baseball Reference uses defensive runs saved, and it's 7.4 Ohtani to Francisco Lindor 6.4. That's a full win difference. That's significant. That's clear. You know, it's an approximation, but it's clear. Fangraphs WAR, F-WAR, using StatCast metric, fielding run value, has Lindor in front just barely, 7.3 to 7.0. So you don't have to stretch to make this case. There's objective data to back it up. So in both MVP races, famous slugger, front runner, Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani being challenged by an all-around shortstop. Lindor not the hitter or fielder Bobby Witt is, but at least Aaron Judge is playing defense and doing so in center field. Ohtani is hitter only. I'll say this, if WAR didn't exist, I don't think we could bridge this gap between Ohtani and Lindor. Offense would rule the day, but I'll make the point I made earlier in the week. In the old days, before advanced metrics, the baseball writers, the ones who watched the ball games, would, maybe not often, but sometimes give the award to a shortstop knowing the value of a defender, especially in the days when there's a ton of ground balls. Here, Marty Marion, 1944, led the Cardinals to World Series title. Rizzuto, Yankees World Series title, 1950. Dick Groat, 1960 for the Pirates, also won the title. Maury Wills, league average hitting, see, 99, 100 being league average. Beat out Willie Mays. Zoyo Versalles, 115 was more of a hitter. But an old school notion seems to be back. The all-around complete shortstop could be the MVP, and it's very possible to make that case this year.
それではここからは総括をお届けいたします。今シーズンのナショナルリーグ MVP 争いは非常に興味深い展開を見せています。大谷翔平選手とフランシスコ・リンドーア選手の一騎打ちとなっていますが、この対決は単なる打者対打者の争いではありません。大谷選手はリーグトップの OPS プラスと走塁打数を誇る強打者でありながら48盗塁を記録する走塁能力も持ち合わせています。一方のリンドーア選手は最重要守備位置であるショートストップを務め、リーグ最多の試合出場数を誇ります。両選手の価値を比較する上で重要なのが守備面での貢献度です。大谷選手が DH に専念する一方、 リンドーア選手の守備能力評価には議論の余地があります。この差が MVP を決定づける可能性があるのです。興味深いことに、従来の打撃成績重視からオールラウンドな選手を評価する傾向が復活しつつあります。果たして今シーズンの MVP は誰の手に渡るのでしょうか。皆さんはどう思いましたか。あなたのご意見やご感想、このようにしていたらよかったなどありましたら、ぜひコメント欄で教えてください。この動画が面白いと思っていただけましたら、チャンネル登録、高評価をお願いいたします。次回の動画でまたお会いいたしましょう。ご視聴ありがとうございました。